As the head of the COVID task force Nashville's mayor appointed, that we saw Dr. Alex Jahangir nearly every day throughout the height of the pandemic.
And now 2 years in, his notes are the subject of a new book that sheds light on the pandemic and the future. Nikki Burdine sat down with him to hear more.
It hurts me every time I have to stand up here and announce another death.
Dr. Alex Jahangir was thrust into the spotlight at the beginning of the pandemic as the head of the coronavirus task force in 2020, when the world was turned upside down. A trauma surgeon and a relatively unknown face to the general public became the face of the pandemic response in Nashville, a challenge he faced head on.
And I don't think of myself as any different as anyone else who's been asked to do something to make the community in which they live in better.
It was a difficult time for us all, and Dr. Jahangir was no exception. But throughout it all, he kept meticulous notes, as a surgeon always does. But these notes were different.
So I had a little composition book in my home office, and I would just start jotting notes every day. And it really was, how many cases did we have that day, number of deaths, what we ended up doing that day. And about a year and a half into this pandemic, I just went back and started reading through some of what I had written and what we had done and what we had all experienced as a community.
2 years later, as we emerged from some of the most uncertain times in our lives, Dr. Jahangir was compiling his notes for an article when he realized he had much more to say and share. Those notes soon became a book he wrote called Hotspot. Some chapters read like a snapshot of the day, but there are also reflections on his personal experience, like the anger he often faced from so many as the person we looked to in hundreds of press conferences.
I felt that the compass I had internally was accurate and right. And, part of leadership is making tough decisions sometimes and having to deal with those repercussions. But I think, is it comfortable to be attacked by people you don't know for things that you feel, are beyond your control? No. Did I understand sometimes where that anger was coming from? Yes. And again, much easier to say in the back end of it, frankly. But again, I get it.
Dr. Jahangir hopes looking back will ultimately help us all to move forward.
These are all the things that I, just like everyone else, was going through. And I hope that by kind of outlining this and reminding people of what we went through, it will allow us on the back end moving forward to maybe take some lessons learned, remember what we all experienced, and hopefully move forward in this community with empathy and with respect of what we've go through together.
Nikki Burdine, News 2.
And well done. He worked some long hours. The book will be available this September. You can pre-order it now.